Who's this? Why did you invite me to the group? Kinda busy right now. What's up? Nah, it's all good. I just don't know what's going on. Yeah, I'm kinda busy right now. My bad, bro. Peace.
Demons from another dimension seemed cooler in the Sentinels of Magic recruitment presentation. Thank Order you're here to send them home.
Knowledge is power. I need your help gathering it.
The forces of chaos seek to take advantage of this otherworldly.
Our world is under attack, and all those with power must rise up to stop the invasion.
myself from the outside.
It was like my soul was torn away.
It was so... I felt as if my soul were ripped from my body.
Great work. We'll teach these demons to stay out of our dimension.
I wish I didn't have to stand here instead of fighting. Any chance you'd switch places? Giving vision.
Every demon banished is one less terrorized citizen.
On behalf of the Lords of Order, I commend you.
For this mission, I need you to work with another of my allies, Vixen. She has
Hey.
tracked the mercenaries who got away with
You guys
one
want
of
the
the two
feats?
Kandaki artifacts
You
in
guys
this
want
location.
all of that?
I need you to break into their base and recover
Listen
the
to me,
artifact, assuming it's still there.
There's a feat where you don't die. There's a feat where you get the fire dancing feat. I can do that myself. I just need Joseph. You're gonna help me doing the second boss. I have all the feats already. I already have all the feats. I'm just trying to make sure you guys get it. It's easy. Since we're all OP and everything,
Pleased to meet you. Together, we'll take
One
down
other
these
person
mercenary
for the second
scumbags
boss.
once and for all.
Let's go.
Lion.
Aha! I'm reading a familiar distress beacon near your location. This is exactly what I hoped you'd discover at that base. Keep at it. I'm not getting paid enough.
The door's
Remember, there's no die feat. Don't die at
couldn't
all.
get through the vent if we blow the front off of it.
Stay away from the door when you open it. Stay away. Run. Because if you die, the feet goes away. Move, 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 move. Okay, cool. Because if you would have died, that would have been a feat. That would have been hella easy. So I'm making sure you get it. Making sure you get it. I already have everything in here. I don't need anything.
Lion.
I appreciate you guys cooperating. I just want to make sure everybody gets skill points, you know what I mean? For the next DLC. That's how I play. I'm already maxed out with all the augments, artifacts.
Betray the earth, and you betray yourself.
Alright. So what we gotta do in this one, we just gotta burn the hell out of them hella fast, alright?
Okay.
Well, these are ads first, but you know.
I can confirm that my time machine is near your location. Yes, time machine. Once you clear the room, I'll send in backup with the component hot girl inventory. Just recover.
You again. I will make you suffer for your mistakes. That time sphere belongs to me now.
Hey, everybody that does the overstrike, wait every like 30,
Leave it
I would
with
say
me,
20 seconds.
and I may let
Wait
you
every
live.
20 seconds when we kick his ass. You ready? Let's go. Come on. I'm gonna do my overstrike. Nobody yet. No, don't do yours yet. Don't do yours yet. Wait.
Critical.
Okay, now yours.
Times like this before. Stay away from the bombs. If you can't, stay inside the shield that the Atom made for you.
Okay, next. You should have got a feat, yep.
I'm not terribly surprised
See?
that Vandal
I'm not
Savage
joking.
was behind the plot to steal and repair my time sphere. What else has an immortal caveman to do? He hired Abracadabra and the rest to retrieve the artifacts that contain the missing components. He has already managed to put one of the components in the time sphere, and with ours, it should be fully functional. Get it.
Okay, so what I need
So kind.
is
Take the controls and zero
a
in
second
on my
other person
temporal
for the
location.
other feed. It's called the fire
Understood.
dancing
Locking
feed.
in temporal and
Thing.
spatial coordinates.
It's where you don't get
and
hit by the
powering
flames,
up.
but you kick
All aboard the
Black
time
Adam's
sphere.
ass, basically. So, and other than me doing it by myself, I can, if you want me to, but it's up to you guys, because I can actually get that feed for you. The thing I worry about is because I don't want people to die. You know what I mean? I don't want people to die for the feed. Because if you die, that's another part of it where you're supposed to beat the whole
time traveler.
whole raid without dying.
Well, look what the
So
cat
if you want me to do it by myself, I
Good to see
can.
you getting rid.
My time sphere was sabotaged mid-journey.
Wait, slow down, man. Okay, so do you guys want me to? Do you guys want me to do this by myself? Because I can. I'm good. I'm good at this. So what I need you to do then? Go back over there. You know where you got the repair bot? Go over there, please, everybody. It's a feat. If you guys want it, I can do it. It's nothing. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, don't go to the teleporter. Just stay there. All right.
Greetings. We are travelers from a faraway land and come with valuable information for Prince Teth Adam.
You may now enter the presence of Prince Teth Adam. Speak!
Your Highness, we have requested this audience to express our condolences. We would like to offer our assistance in bringing those responsible to justice.
My family has been murdered, and you dare
now,
show your face in
come
my
to the door.
court.
Come to the door. This is what I'm talking about.
I swear, we had nothing to do with
Where
your
you guys can
family's
see me
murder.
doing something, go to the door.
Guards, kill them.
Go to the gate.
I will not.
Lion! The morphogenetic field empowers me. Enough! Rhino. Taunting totem. Grant me focus.
Okay, so what I was talking about, don't go in, please. No.
Since my guards are
Okay, so
inept, I'll
every time that I
dispose
weaken
of
him
you
about like
outsiders
20%,
myself.
he'll say
Just
guards
there.
to me, and then when he does that, he's gonna start doing
Dearly for this.
these flames that come out these stones. They chase you.
Guards, to me!
Get back!
The magic
We
of
shall
Hambo
invoke
will
the
protect
protection of
us, my
Hambo
prince.
in the court. Everyone, use the fountain to get rid of the magical fire.
So you see what I'm doing? I'm just avoiding it as much as possible until the phase goes out. It's about 15 seconds.
Brought this on yourself. You dare! Rhino.
Hardly even a scratch.
Is that all you can muster?
Lion.
You cannot stop me. Guards, to me! I expected better from you.
Rhino. No more.
Prepare yourself.
Guards, to me!
Rhino.
Either you stay behind the stone, you don't get hit.
This
Get
brings
it?
me no pleasure. I fear
See,
that
I'm
our
not
only
joking.
course of action is to leave you be. Farewell,
I'm a man of my word.
We'll see you in the future.
You see what I'm saying now?
Wait! If you truly were not behind this,
The city is under attack. Invaders were spotted near the markets.
if my family's blood is not on your hands, then help me defend
I'm honestly doing
Kandak
this for
against these
style,
invaders.
please. I have to do this every day. But that's how you get the Dcuo. I told you though. You guys can add me to in the future. I do a lot of fee hunting, so even though it's not for me and it's easy, I do it. But that's how you do it, okay? So you see that stone that I was like hiding behind? If you're strong enough to like to take the damage and fight Black Adam and his minions, just fight them off like that. That way the flames don't like kill you. You know what I mean? Or you don't get hit. And I didn't cheat, I didn't speed hack, I didn't do none of that shit. Just cause I'm OP. I have I can help you, I can guide you through feats, but like carry you, no. I just thought I'd help you with this because this actually requires a lot of focus.
You know who killed them, speak immediately.
Okay, so do you guys want me to teach you how to actually play properly so that way, well, 273, I'm not going to tell you because you already know. And, well, you guys are pretty high too. But the best way to actually play this game, honestly, real talk, I'm going to tell you the best ways. Okay, when it comes to time capsules, from now on, you know how we get those stabilizer keys in this new DLC that comes out with new time capsules? If you really want those time capsules and you want to spend less money to actually open those time capsules, before it actually opens, you want to save your keys. So throughout the months, throughout the weeks that you get the once a day that you get to get the stabilizer factory
first.
Keys, the fragments, then you have to get 15 to make one. Save those keys until you get at least to get 40 keys. Okay, do not touch it. Do not bother. Then, when it comes time to actually get to those time capsules, the brand new ones for the DLC, like for example, Dark Knight's Metal, there might be a new time capsule coming out, correct? So what I did is I have 27 keys right now that I have saved. Every day that I went to the factory, I got 6 because I'm legendary, blah blah blah, and then saving them until I get to at least 40 or 50 keys. Then, if I decide to get more keys, I'll probably go to the marketplace and get like 20 more. Only spend $20 instead of spending $20, $80, or $100 all at once. Because you're saving money. Second, when it comes to your membership, the membership thing that comes monthly or yearly, whatever, every time there's a cyber weekend or, you know, on Black Friday sale on PlayStation, or I mean for DC Universe, that's when you buy your membership, because that membership is for the whole year. But instead of paying $84.99, you'll be paying $64.99. That's for the year. Does that make sense? You're saving time, you're saving money, and stuff like that. That's how I play. And when it comes to making money, always sell items that you don't necessarily need. If it's a rare item like a luxury item itself, couch, table, whatever it is, collect it. You know, those worth keeping. But if you have duplicates, you don't need it.
I will rule this place and these
I'm showing you how to play. So I have 446 skill points. I have 10 out of 10 artifacts maxed out.
Rhino.
All my augments for my
Those
tank and my
priests are
DPS are
empowering
maxed
Savage.
out.
Stop them.
pain means nothing to me. I'm unimpressed.
With Vandal Savage to keep. Again.
There you go.
I suppose we'd better
Got
get
skill points right there.
I feel bad leaving him here, but only time can heal Teth Adam now. We've done what we can, and we must return to our time.
You're welcome. No problem. How many skill points did you get? I mean, like, how many points did you get so far? Yeah, no problem. Like I said, manage your... Oh, and another thing is, you guys. I'm gonna tell you right now, because this is exactly what I do, okay? Look, I'm not lying. Look at my gear. Come here, both of you. Come here. Both of you, come here. Inspect my gear real quick. Once you guys are done inspecting my gear, I'm gonna switch real fast. Just to prove my point, okay? Just tell me when you're done. And then I'll switch to my other, armor. I still have it on this character, I just have to switch. Alright, I'm gonna switch to my tank now. I'm just letting you guys know so you guys play like OP as fuck, you know what I mean? Because that's what I want this game to be, and it's getting there. And every time that I see people stream, I always follow them, no matter what, because I want this game to grow even more and more and more, you know what I mean? I want 50 people streaming, I want, you know what I mean, at a day, shit like that. I want people to be hyped, because this game is only getting better, so. Alright, so what I'm getting at is, instead of having 3 or 4 different characters, different heroes, actually, you know what, meet me in the watchtower. You guys heroes? You guys heroes, right? Meet me in the watchtower. I'll meet you guys there. That's because I'm gonna teach you how to play. I'm gonna teach you how to get stronger in a way where you're patient. Okay. Add me as a friend real quick. Add me as a friend real fast, and then invite me to a group. Or I should do it right now. Hold on. Alright, I added you both to my friends list, so I'm gonna invite you both, alright? Just to teach you guys on how to play, that way you're not stressing over nothing, or you know how to be more successful, you know how to look for a group, stuff like that, you'll see. What's up, Sonic? Oh, thanks for the follow. Alright, let's see. Get you both in here. What's up? Oh, I logged out. Okay, so, you can hear me, right? So when it comes to, getting your actual armor, like, actually up to date in a proper fashion, is play, like, pretty much on your terms. So, let's say you complete all the dailies, let's say you complete all the 8-player raids, and you completed, like, what you can do at the moment. Let's say you get, like, you know how you got the skill points earlier? Let's say you got a group together and if they were really cool, you actually got along with them, you did what you needed to do, add them to your friends list. Because even though you have a league, it's always good to have people in different leagues. You know what I'm saying? that know how to communicate, that are really cool to communicate with, really chill to talk to, or play the mission with, do the raid, complete their feat or whatever. You don't always want to depend on pretty much just your league, because most of the time that, let's say, you're on, they're probably not on. They're probably at work. They're probably not playing video games. They're probably doing something else. So what I'm getting at is play on your terms. So let's say you completed all that and you did what you had to do. You kind of don't need to do anything else. You're just chit-chatting, like say right now, not doing anything. Play a different game. Play something else. Do something more productive, because if you're doing something else, you're more motivated to come back to get stronger. You get what I'm saying? Because you're not stuck doing this. But if you're like playing Mortal Kombat, Call of Duty, Batman Arkham Knight, or some other game in general, like, you're more motivated to get things done when you come back. You know what I mean? Because you're not stuck just doing nothing for like 3 or 4 hours. Because there are times when I used to play where I used to be here for like 2 hours and I really didn't accomplish anything, when I could have just played something else. I could have played Mortal Kombat. I could have, did something more productive. Go to the mall or something. That's what my league's pretty much about too. We pretty much play on how we want to play. Like, we're anti-heroes. We're rogues. So if we want to get the missions done today, we kind of feel like playing video games, a DC, then we play. But if we kind of like have other things on our mind, let's say a new video game, go ahead, play it. If you need to have the new Madden, go ahead. Like, there's nothing stopping you from playing it. If somebody in the league keeps constantly telling you how to constantly play the game, what raid to play, always tell them to be in the group, in the league, and sometimes you don't, you're less motivated to continue playing. But if you play on your terms and you make a list, not just like a friend list of other people in different leagues, it makes you a better candidate for the different future raids. What I mean by that is you're more recognized as a person that's hella chill. You know what I mean? People in other leagues are going to add you in their friends list and say, do you want to do this raid for a fleet, or do you want to beat this new raid that's really hard? You know what I mean? Like, whatever keeps it going, the communication, because communication is what makes you actually stronger too. Because you get things done, you get more information by communicating with the whole, either league, the group, or people in general, so that way you can hype up a raid. You know what I mean? So if you continue doing that, you'll get stronger, and you'll get a lot more skill points, and you're not just dependent on people. You know what I mean? Because if you just kind of do your own thing, like on your own time, it's more fun. You know what I mean? I've been playing this since 2012. You see the style and stuff like this, though, what I have for my Batman Beyond, I've been wanting this character since then. But back then, didn't have like that much data input into the game. Didn't have the technology at the time. But now that they're working on new software and new developments to, to play the game, like, remember PS3 used to be playable? We can't play with PS3 anymore because it can't keep up with the data. But with PS4 and PS5 coming out and everything like that, it's gonna adapt. And this game is only adapting. It's getting better content, longer content, Honestly, bro, okay, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Every power has pretty much the same mechanics. Like, they all do the same thing. They all kind of do the same animation. They all work differently for the powers, though. So what I'm saying is, each power has different loadouts. Like, when you have a loadout, what's your power? Electricity. So you're about healing and DPSing, right? I'm about tanking and DPSing. That's my role, right? So what I'm saying is, when you're actually playing the game and you're fighting, you want to make sure, this is just my tank. So my tank only has tank loadouts. No DPS loadouts mixed in with tank loadouts, because it doesn't make you as durable, strong, and more successful in the raid. So what I'm getting at is, from that point, you want to make sure that you have all the loadouts, all the 6 loadouts dedicated for that role. Like for my DPS. All this. All the style, all the fighting. All the loadouts for this. It's strictly DPS. There's no tank loadout in this. You know what I mean? Because it makes you stronger and more dependent on that. And plus, all my augments match each of my role's powers. So for my tank, it's dominance. So I have to have tank dominance augments. And then for my DPS, I'm power based. So instead of having precision, which is the weapon, which I don't really use much, I use the power augments. You get what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm good at, and that's the majority of all my skill points go to. Does that make sense? And then when it comes to PvP, PvP is broken. I'm gonna say this, and it's actually true, because the way the loadouts are set up, I guess, in PvP, it could be mixed DPS and tank. What I'm saying for, I guess, Daybreak or let's say Warner Brothers, whoever's responsible for like maintaining that, I think it's Daybreak. I want them to actually just recalibrate everything. I'm saying from scratch. And it's only really 5 levels. 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, and 101. But what I'm saying is if they can just recalibrate that into a kind of a more of a balance. Like a person that has level 98 gear shouldn't be somebody that has level 101 gear, period. And depending if they have a bunch of skill points. You know what I mean? Other than that, that's pretty much how I see it. But really, every power has really their pros and cons. But I've been fire ever since then. I have 3 other tunes that I don't really use. But the way I level up those other 2 tunes is I wait until the anniversary date for the players to actually, get rewarded for playing the game over the years, the loyal members and stuff like that. You know how they let you level up one character for free, whatever. Well, every year that it does that, I do that for my second tune, so I don't have to do as much work as I did before. You know what I mean? Because we pretty much do the same thing over again. We're just doing it with different powers. Oh, okay. So this is what I'm getting about spending money. All right. Do you see how I have 3 armories? I have my PvP, my tank, and then I'm gonna wait until it loads. And then my DPS, right? Alright, so what I did, just so I don't spend so much money all at once, is I went to the marketplace and bought it. But the way I buy things nowadays is I buy PlayStation cards. Because when I buy PlayStation cards, I don't even need to necessarily use my credit card to do a purchase. So what I do, maybe once a week, is I put $20 down on a PlayStation card. Then I go to the PlayStation store, and everything that I have from my account is from the PlayStation card credit. You know what I mean? So when I go to the marketplace and on your screen, the cart, I have all that credit. And what you do is you scroll down from the marketplace to upgrades. Yeah, you go to upgrades, I believe. Let me double check. No, it's not upgrades, I'm sorry. Oh, you go to base items. So you scroll all the way down, past augments, past auras and materials. You pass it until you see base items. Then when you go to base items, scroll to your left, scroll down, and there's one armory that costs 540 points. But what I'm getting at is too is I buy them one at a time. You know what I mean? Let's say you don't want to spend $15 all at once. Just buy it maybe once a week or maybe once a month. Because I think once a month. I bought one armory I was mainly a tank. That's my main role. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my main role. I'm a tank. But I didn't really know how to switch because at first, when I started playing this game, nobody taught me how to play this game. Nobody taught me how to get stronger. Nobody taught me how to mod, nothing like that. But I had to learn it all myself, so I had to practice. I studied everything. I looked at how I need to use my loadout, my armory, my artifacts, what works best with my style. You know what I mean? Kind of. I pretty much picked off pieces of what I learned from other people, but then I also kind of like had my own perspective. Does that make sense? Kind of like see if this would work, see if this would benefit, you know, stuff like that. You see what works best for me. But yeah, like the thing is though, dude, is this game is so time consuming. It really is. So like if you ever find yourself not doing anything and just looking at the chat board and not doing nothing productive or playing the game, do something else, bro. If you don't want to play for a month and you don't want to give it a break, give it a break. You know what I mean? There's no rush. You will eventually get where you want to be. It took me a while, dude. Like, I said that same thing myself. I want that aura. I want that material. I want all of it. And I do have all of it. The only thing I'm missing is the cosmic material. Everything else, I already have everything maxed out, dude. There's nothing for me to kind of max out with besides skill points. I believe right now, don't quote me on this, but I think it's 481 or 482 skill points right now. I'm at 446. So I'm not saying I'm maxed out in OP yet, but I'm getting to the point where I'm right there. You know what I mean? You gotta play like when it's more motivating. But yeah, that's how you play, bro. That's how you kind of really want to play. Because if you play like that, I guarantee you'll get as strong as me. Remember, you want 3 armories. One for you. What's your main role? Are you a healer or DPS? What is your main role? DPS, right? So this is what I did. Okay, so this is what I did. Everything that's OP, like all the OP gear, all the elite gear, all the gear period that's like OP, is gonna go to my tank. Okay? Remember, there's 5 levels. There's green, which is the lowest level you can get in the raid. There's blue, there's purple, there's gold, and there's elite. The gold is where you get the vendor gear from that raid, right? You have to collect a certain amount of points and you get the gear. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. So pretty much is what I'm telling you is you want to get the vendor gear and the purple gear to your healer. All the OP gear goes to your DPS. Because you're cutting off the time. You know how there's a style feat when you collect all the styles? From elite gear, from regular gear, from the purple gear and all that stuff from the raid. You collect the style, you get a skill point, right? Or a feat point. 25, 50 point feat, 10 point feat, whatever, right? So what I'm saying is from that point, let's say you don't need that gear anymore. Let's say you get an all purple gear for your healer. You get all the purple gear. And you got all the elite gear from here. What you do with the gear that you don't need anymore, you salvage your gear in the R&D station. You go to the R&D station, you salvage your gear, and you get those exabytes, those augments that you get in the for your gear. You want to balance it. So when you get those artifacts and those augments, you see how all my augments and all my artifacts are maxed out completely? Like there's nothing for me to do until the next update. Okay, so you see how I have 3 artifacts, right? They're all 160. You see them? And then you see how my augments that are 237? You see that? Okay, so what I'm going to tell you right now is what you have to do from now on. You want to make sure they're all of them are all even. So let's start with the augments. So when you start leveling up your augments, let's say you have all 4 of them already. You want to make sure they're all the same. So your DPS, are you precision or are you might based? Are you like precision is weapon, and then when you're using your power, that's might. That's using your power. Okay, so that's basically what you want to do. So you see how I have. I'm gonna show you my DPS because it makes more sense. You see how high? If you look, I'm fucking tired. Sorry. You see how I have all my augments, all my base, and I leveled them up. I made sure they were all even. So let's say I just got them right now, the augments. I want to make sure they're all level 20. So let's say I complete one augment, it's at level 10. I'm gonna go to my second augment to make sure it's level 10. My third one, my fourth one. Then go to level 20. Then for my second augment, level 20. You know what I mean? Because you're balancing out how strong your character can be. You know what I mean? You're not overlapping. You're not putting one augment 100 and then the rest 80 or 60. No, that doesn't work that way. It doesn't make you as strong. But if you have them all at the same level, you're giving yourself more cover. Because augments is all for pretty much your defense. You get what I'm saying? So you want to make sure all your 4 augments are all level 20. And then once they're all level 20, then you want to move them up to level 30 or 40 or however you want to do it. You know what I mean? But you want to make sure they're all pretty much the same. Like 1 level apart, basically. 1 or 2 levels apart. Anything else, you're kind of overdoing it. You know what I mean? And then when it comes to the artifacts, the same way. But here's the difference between artifacts. When you get to your artifacts, you know how there's level 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, and 160. Okay, so the best way to level up your artifacts, okay, is to do this. So the seal completion, there's 2 of them, right? I mean, there's 3 of them. There's the blue one, purple one, and the gold one. The gold one is a guaranteed break, but you need those stones in order for it to break to the next level, right? Those catalyst stones. You know how you have to break level 20, but you need a certain amount, 3 different types. Okay, so what you do is, you know how, like, let's say the artifact is requiring you to get 500 more XP Imp Metal. What I'm saying for you to collect is at least 10,000, 20,000 Imp Metal. Because if you have more of a percentage on your Imp Metal to break the stone to the next level, it will have a bigger chance, a bigger possibility. If you, let's say, you put the requirement of 500 for it to break, it'll have a lower chance percentage. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll say, if you, let's say you put 5,000 or 500 XP points for the Imp Metal, it'll tell you, because you didn't put so much in it, it's not gonna break as likely. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is, for the purple or blue seal completion or whatever it is, for those, I want you to use those until you get to level 140. No, yeah, 140. Then when you get to 160, you know the seal of completion, the gold one that comes in the marketplace. That's the only time you would need that stone. You get what I'm saying? Because it's a guarantee. And that one's hard to break. So you would use it for that. Okay? But you want to make sure that all your artifacts are all balanced. So if you start getting all your 3 artifacts for your DPS, you want to make sure that those artifacts are mainly focused on your DPS. But not only on your DPS, but like your roll and like your might. You know what I mean? You want them to connect. That's how you actually get more stronger hits, more stronger punches. You know what I mean? That's how you get stronger, bro. I think I taught you everything. Okay, so now you know how to collect time capsules, right? Nah, you don't gotta give me anything, bro. Nah, you're good, bro. You're good, man. You don't gotta do that, man. You're cool. I'm cool with that, man. That's what I'm about, bro. I want this game to be badass. This game is getting better and better and better. When people say that this game is dead, blah, 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 they're still playing this game. When they keep saying that this game is kind of broken, it's not. This game is able to update. This game is able to get better every, say, 4 to 6 months. There's a new DLC every 4 to 6 months. You know what I mean? The next DLC I've been waiting since they released the first time capsule, which was the Red Death. You see how I have the chest? I've been waiting for that DLC because I knew they were going to release it, but they had to make a story for it. You know what I mean? And since that's a comic that just released, they're making sure that they don't fuck it up. I'm being serious. So there's 2 DLCs coming out. One in September and one in December. Correct. So what I'm saying is, every time they do that, they always criticism and controversy or conversation about it. But at the same time, the reason why I continue playing this, bro, is because this movie industry, when it comes to superhero movies for DC, needs a lot of help. And this can help this a lot. You see how we look, our characters look, based on how we feel as fans. You see a person looks like Darkseid, you see a person look like Nightwolf, for example, you see a person look like a Batman Beyond or whatever, but in a certain style. It keeps creators from Warner Brothers, the DC Comics, the movies, the video games, have more creative ideas in the future. You know what I mean? Future animated cartoons, future Justice League movies, Teen Titans. When you see, when you see all these people like this, dude, you think a game like this is gonna die anytime soon? World of Warcraft. It only has 4 different characters, basically 4 different stories. A hero, like a human, a warlock, an elf, and a dwarf, and whatever, right? Here, you have everybody. You have Aquaman, Batman, Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat is referenced in DC. It is. Because there's a Mortal Kombat game with DC, with Batman and everything. You know what I mean? Like, it's endless, dude. Like, you see all these characters making their own, like, style, their own look, auras, materials. That's not gonna die. When it comes to World of Warcraft, there's only very much you can do. And they don't have that game for almost 20 years. You get what I'm saying? So, like, have fun with it, bro. Like, this game is not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I like this game. I've been playing this for a long ass time, dude. It just, I take my time with it. When I want something, I will get it eventually. But then I figure out ways of how to make money, how to deal with raids, how to get elite runs and stuff like that. I just have to figure that out with the right group. And this just have to be in your league. You know what I mean? If you just depend on your league, it's great. But if you have people in your friends list that are badass too, that are not in your league, that's badass too. Cause I'm a rogue. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I just helped you with the feat. I just helped you with the raid where it was really hard to get. But I'm not in your league, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like for example, but do you get what I'm saying though? Like this game is only getting better. Like Dark Knight's Metal, dude. I've been wanting that fucking DLC forever. The Batman Who Laughs, Devastator, Red Death, Dawnbreaker, Grim Knight. Grim Knight, that's a new one. He's a new type of Batman, but he's like Grim Reaper basically. He's Batman, but he's a Grim Reaper. He'll kill you with anything. He's basically John Wick, Grim Knight. The Batman Who Laughs is what Batman's been always afraid of. If you played the Batman Arkham Knight series, that's basically like kind of a reference to that, where Joker becomes Batman. Yeah, that's badass too. You know what I mean? Like Doomsday. It's easy to like fight Doomsday because he's stupid, right? But let's say Batman becomes Doomsday, but he still has his intelligence, his fighting style, his intelligence, you know, his strength, and his Doomsday. You're fucked. You know what I mean? This game is only getting better. Like this style, dude. I've been waiting for a style like this forever. And they always keep getting better. They need to update the PvP stuff, but they need to just like wipe it clean and just make it fresh. Where there's no glitch in powers, where there's no way of like what I want them to do. Alright, you see how like there's those armories, right? For DPS, tank, and stuff like that. They need to lock it. They need to lock it. What I mean by that is, make sure that it only can go to a tank. Make sure that army can only go to a DPS. Make sure that that one army only has PvP gear. You get what I'm saying? Make sure it's like locked only specifically for that role. You like when you select your army when you buy it, it will give you the options. You know what I mean? Tank, DPS, or PvP. Is that a good idea? So that way there's nobody cheating like when you're doing PvP stuff. I wish I was working for this company. I wish I was working for Warner Brothers. I really do. Because I honestly, dude, after seeing Endgame for Marvel, and after seeing like all their movies from Iron Man 1, I pretty much know how to make a Batman movie. I pretty much know how I would want a Superman movie. I would pretty much know how I want Flash to be, how I want to be the Green Lantern, you know, Jon Stewart. Like, I would want, like, for a Batman movie, like a live-action movie. I'm not saying to have, like, a Kevin Conroy live-action movie, but have a based Batman Kevin Conroy, like, live-action movie. Like, the new kid that's being Batman, he should take a lot of reference from Kevin Conroy. Because he was the perfect Batman. He's the perfect voice. He's a person to have the investigating type, the attitude, the mentality of not just being Batman but Bruce Wayne. You know what I mean? Like, if I were to be their director or producer or whatever, I would know exactly what the suit would need to look like, or if he had need an update. Dude, I'm so down. I'm a nerd, but I don't give a fuck. Yeah, dude. Like, I'm really hardcore fan with this. If I would really get hired to play this, help with the new movie or game, dude, like, pretty much every time that if I would make a game or movie reference, it would be the Arkham Knight, the Arkham City, Arkham Asylum games. You know how like the game was perfect, the fighting style, the story, the Joker. You know what I mean? Like everything fit. Like with Ben Affleck, the fighting was perfect because he got it from the video game, right? The Batman versus Superman and everything. But when he was playing Batman, when he was playing Bruce Wayne, like, he had some bits and pieces, but he was missing something. Just like with Jared Leto's Joker, he was missing something. They didn't really exploit everything, you know what I mean? Like they gave everybody a backstory in the Marvel Universe. They gave everybody like a movie. They gave everybody a story to follow back, and they kind of made the fans out of the actual actors. You know what I mean? Instead of just seeing them as actors, they saw them as the heroes who they played to be. What the DC and Warner Brothers needs to work on is how they can manage to have like the Justice League anime series into a live action movie. Like each character has their specific style. Like you need to figure out those people that can fit that criteria. You see like how you like your style is kind of like your own swag and everything like that. That's dope, man. And Marvel try to do that, but they can't. They always fuck up in games and cartoons. But when it comes to DC, we're good at cartoons, comics, and video games. The only thing that DC needs to work on is the movies. But yeah, brother, that's how you get stronger, man. And if you have, okay, and if you do have another extra spare character that you want to add to this league, man, you can. Because my league is not really just based on Batman. No. League of Dark Knight is pretty much saying that we're rogues, that we're not to be fucked with. You know what I mean? Like, we do what we want on our terms. Like, if you don't want to play for a week and you want to play Grand Theft Auto, or you just don't want to play video games in general, you want to have a vacation out of playing anything, or just live life, it's up to you. You know what I mean? This game is for you. It's not meant to play for somebody else. When you're in a league that tells you what to do every day, how to play every day, like, that shit gets old. So if you ever second tune, you can join this league, bro. Because you seem really down to earth. Oh, one rule too. Your name has to be badass. Edward Baby, that does not fit for the league. Alright, so for example, who's your favorite character on DC? Villain or hero? What is it? And thank you, by the way. I appreciate that. I appreciate that 100K, but I'm good, bro. You don't need to do all that. No, I really do appreciate it, though, man. I try to be, man, because I just want people to have fun, you know what I mean? That's what this game is for. That's what they intended. They didn't intend to have controversy about PvP and shit. Like, they still need to fix it. I'm not stressing over something that's simple. That's not the whole game. So like I said, if you're a member, bro, if you pay membership weekly, stop doing that shit. From now on, get a PlayStation card, save up enough money or whatever, because this is what I did. Like, I think it was November, where they did the Cyber Monday, or I think Black Friday sale, whatever. I think one of them. I saved enough money. I think I put 20 because I didn't want to spend it all at once. Because I really don't. You know, I smoke weed. I do all this shit. But other than that, I just put $20 down until the time came for me to buy membership because it resets on the day for the cyber sale. So instead of spending $84 to play online for a whole year, I only pay $64. Alright? That's what you want to do. Every year, bro. And if you want to buy more stuff like stabilizing keys and save those keys for a future time capsule, that's what you should do too. Because I probably put like $5 down a week, $5 to $10 down a week. Save it on a PlayStation account, and then when it comes down to buying keys, like for the time capsules or whatever, I have all that money saved and I only put a little bit down. Because when you're putting $30 to $40 all at once, it's not really worth it. But if you're putting at like $5 a week or like $10 a week or a month or whatever, you're not really spending. That's like buying food at McDonald's. Am I lying? Hey, oh yeah, you didn't answer my question, bro. So, who's your favorite character for DZ? Is it Static Shock or something? Blade? I mean, that's Marvel, but you know. Who's your favorite character? Oh, we don't have a Deathstroke in our league. It's like, for example, like this. Like, let's say you had this character in like a new character. No, not exactly. No, I'm saying like a name. Like, hold on. What's his name? Slade Wilson, right? Oh, like this. Like, if you come up with a name like that, or something very unique that stands out like that, bro, let me know. And I'll invite you to the league, bro. Oh, the only time... Okay, I didn't teach you this, but the only time that you would need to use your replay badges, bro. You know how we get the... You know how... You remember? Like, do you play, like, monthly or do you pay the yearly? What do you do? You do, right? Okay, so now you know what to do yearly now, right? From the Cyber Monday and Thanksgiving sale, whatever, to buy the membership. That's the only time, right? Okay, only buy it then. But what I'm getting at is, bro, you know how we get the loyalty points? You know how we get all that? Okay, so whenever you need more stabilizer keys, or you need more replay badges, or whatever the hell it is, use that for that. So let's say, for example, keys. You know how let's say you get 6 keys a day for doing that thing? Actually, I didn't even do it. Did you do that yet? The factory? Stabilizer factory? Did you do that yet? Because I need to do it. Let's do that real quick. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it real fast. Oh, you're the leader, so... Yeah, start it up, bro. Okay. Because this is what I do every day, bro. So I do this. I do this for today. Can I go to it? Okay, now I can. Alright, queue up. I do this every day. I do the dailies. I do the 8-player raids. The only time I use my replay badges is if it's 2 points weekend or triple points weekend. Because yeah, the only time I use my replay badges, bro, it's only when it's double points weekend or triple points weekend. Because you get more investment in your time. You get what I'm saying? And those double points weekend and triple points weekend only last through Thursday and Sunday. And then it resets, normally to regular points. Instead of getting 30 or 20 points for doing a raid, you only get 10. You know what I mean? So that's the only time you would use your replay badges for the loyalty points. Save enough points to get the replay badges like that, or the keys, or the time capsules. Help you get more time capsules. Oh, and another thing you want to know about the time capsules. Get a pen and paper after this. When we're done with this. Oh, start streaming too, bro, just for the fun of it. Start streaming. We want to make this game more booming because we gotta help Switch. Nintendo Switch is gonna get this game in August 6th, so in a couple days. It's just fun, bro. You don't gotta say anything. It's just, as long as you communicate with people on the stream and everything like that, like you know how you can type to them? Yeah. So we do this, save all these keys, do not open any of those time capsules. Let's say you don't want any of the style in the time capsule that's like released now, but you want the future ones, just save your keys, bro. And then tomorrow do the same thing. And then do all your dailies, do all the 8-player. And if it's not double points weekend or triple, don't even use your replay badges at all. And the only time I recommend using your replay badges other than that is all the repetitive missions. You know how, did you do the mission where you had to kill 1,000 Paradox Reapers in Central City? Or you have to kill... Okay, right here. Let me show you. Follow me. You're not even in the watchtower. I'll show you something. Follow me real quick? Yeah. I'm in the tech wing. Okay, so what I mean by repetitive is doing a lot just for a feat. So I'm just showing you so you know. So each pretty much DLC new episode has like their mission that takes forever to complete something. Either you have to kill a boss 50 times, or you have to do like complete these bounties 10 times a day. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. So what I'm saying is, let's say you completed it with this character and you have your second tune. You know how you go to like those raids again? I mean those feats, but on your second tune, you can use your replay badges to unlock them. Those ones that are like time consuming, really hard to beat again, you don't really want to wait for another group to beat it. That's the only time you use your replay badges, besides the double points or triple points weekend. You get me? So did you complete this yet? You did? You already finished all this? Okay, so where you want to go look. You want to go look. Okay, and this is another strategy, bro. No. This is another strategy you need to do too, bro. Okay, you know how there's a lot of people shouting up your feet for doing this, for doing that? To better actually structure your time, bro, and to actually make it worth it, is go to your trophy, your deeds, the thing in the middle, between the world map and the traits, the fist. Go to your feats, right? Okay, scroll down until you get to episodes. See how pretty much all the episodes are unlocked because you're a member, right? You're legendary, whatever. So for this one, it's called Lightning Strikes. You get what I'm saying? And you see how each like feat has like a title? Rogue Gallery, Jeepers it's the Reapers, get 1,000 feats. If a Paradox Reaper falls into Central City, you know, stuff like that. If you don't know how to do those and you see there's a title for it, the best way to actually structure your time, bro, before you enter. Yeah, what happened? Oh, so like, see the best way to structure your time and looking into feats, bro? Look up on YouTube. You know how like each of them have a title on the episode, like kill 1,000 Reapers, whatever, blah blah blah, or stuff like that. If you don't know what they're talking about, you don't know how to do it, YouTube it. But the way you YouTube it is you go in the search bar, you put Dcuo, and then you put the title of what the feat is, and then they'll have like 10 or 20 videos. You cannot close all the ruptures. So when you're entering a raid, you want to explain something, or you want to make sure that they're gonna get it right, that's how you do it. That's what helped me get 100, at least 100 or 200 skill points, bro. YouTube channel. That's like your cheat code sheet now. Yeah, that's pretty much nothing else I can teach you now. Like, you see all these Reapers? You still have to kill this. Let me see, how many levels?
You think you can escape me?
Oh, let's kill 1,000 Reapers. I mean 100. Let's kill 100. We'll do it together.
You cannot close all the ruptures.
And sometimes if you find people doing the same thing, you can always try to invite them. Just get things done, you know? See?
You cannot close all the ruptures.
But sometimes in the groups, you know. Okay, look at the update. Go to your episodes. Go to lightning strikes and see how many Reapers you need to kill. It keeps track for you. Look at that real quick. Make sure no Reaper gets you, bro. You see what I'm talking about? Yeah, go to your feats, go to your episodes, and then go to lightning strikes. Go to the feats menu for that episode, and then see how many do you need left.
All will be consumed by the paradox wave.
You should start at 100 or something. 100 paradox Reapers in Central City. Do you see it or no?
You think you can escape me?
Okay, so fly up real quick, or are you flight or speed? Speed, right? Oh, you flight. Oh, acrobatics. So they don't mess with us. Okay, so press the menu button. You know, inventory and stuff. Go to your deeds. Click feats. Scroll down all the way until you get to episodes. Click it. Scroll down again until you get to lightning strikes. And the first one you should see for that should be called reap the rewards. You see it? Now click it. And it should tell you how much you should have or left. Because that starts at 100. And then from there, 100 it starts at 5,000. I mean 500. And then after 500 you have to do 1,000. Oh, okay. See what I'm saying? So once you get to 100, then yes. Let's go. So you see how something's required something like that? Yeah, if you don't understand it, YouTube it. And people explain it, and then it's a lot easier to deal with. Because you know how I told you complete all the dailies and all this stuff? You don't have to do it all at once. Let's say you do 100 today, 100 tomorrow, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Just keep yourself occupied, and then you'll get things done that way. But if you put too much in your plate, and you're doing too much things at once, you kind of lose track. But if you do it like that, you'll get things done quicker. Make sense? Cool. Split up. We took a couple more ground.
You cannot close all! You think you can escape me?
But usually, you know how like there's random people doing this? If there's random people doing this, always invite them to a group so it goes a lot quicker. If they want to, you know what I mean? Dude, I remember doing this mission like 7 years ago. 7.
Will be consumed by the paradox wave.
Yeah, dude, 7 years ago. That's the last time I did this mission. And there was like some feats here and there that I needed to complete over the years, but they were easier. I just really didn't focus on this.
You cannot close all the
Every time
ruptures.
there was a new DLC come out, I was focused on that, but now that every new DLC comes out in general, I just complete the new DLC because by the time the new DLC comes out, I complete the majority of what I need to do in the game. I get the elite gear like in a month or two that I can release, bro. I'm fast. I try to find the best group possible with both the raids. I check right now, how much do you need now? You probably need, so you got 100 right there. So now that you get the 100 one, you need to do the one with 500. And what I'm saying is, see how that's repetitive and that's kind of time consuming? When you have time and you completed everything that you need to do now, like the new DLC content, always focus on the new DLC content. Always complete the missions first. Then once you complete all the missions, like all the raids, all the 8-player, all the 4-player, all the dual missions for that raid, and it's the new one, then go back to your old missions. You get what I'm saying? Like, you see that person randomly right there? Let's say he wasn't in a group, but he was kind of doing the same thing you are. That's how you kind of build up your momentum in completing something faster. I'm talking here.
Help!
Touch me. But yeah, bro, that's pretty much how, yeah. There's really much that I need to teach you now. You know how to do armories. You know how to get keys. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little test. How many keys do you know? How many keys did I tell you need? How many keys did I tell you need in order for you to have a good time count?
Someone!
Do you remember? Okay. So when you get 40, let's say you want more. How do you end up getting more?
You cannot close all the ruptures.
Pretty much on how do you buy your stuff? Remember me telling you that? So all you really want to spend on your keys, man, when you open those time capsules, is just really 10 to 20 bucks. That's it. Then, what do you do when you get those keys? Oh, I didn't teach you that, huh? Okay, so you know, let's say you end up having 60 keys. Let's say you end up having 60 keys, and you only have 20 time capsules. Do you open it? Yes or no?
You think you can escape me?
Okay. When do you open your time capsules? This is all a test, bro. This is just making sure that you know.
Do something!
Yes. You only open your time capsules when you have 40 or more time capsules. Because you already have the keys, you just have to wait. The reason why I suggest that, okay, I did this. I opened 4 different time capsules. I opened the same time capsules 4 different times. I opened one time opening only 20 time capsules. The second time I opened 30 time capsules. And the 4th time and the 5th time I opened 60 and more. So what I come to find out is, once you open more at a time, like, I always open 60 or more. I always get more rare shit. So, the thing I wanted to tell you, remember how I told you to get pen and paper? Can you get that real quick? Okay. Alright, so this is what you want to collect in the time capsule, okay? The only thing you really want to focus on from the collections. So, you know how there's people like on test servers that always display on YouTube what's released and what's required for the collections on YouTube? You ever see those videos? How they're releasing an aura material, but then they show you the 12 collections that you need to collect. Okay, so what I'm telling you is to collect, try to collect all the red collections first. But if you end up crossing all the 12 collections, I'm asking you to collect it 24 times. So one for your main hero, because you want the feat and everything. Oh, and only collect the style or the collection if it's a feat. If it's not part of a style feat, if it's not part of a feat in general, and it's just for to make it look cool. If you really want it, then collect it. If it's not valuable in the broker or anything, don't even touch it. Okay, for example, your main. So let's say you collected in your main the 12 collections. If you collected another 12 times, send the collection to your second tune. Let's go right here, bro. So, get the same collection 24 times. Send the other 12 collections to your second tune. That way he can sell it. You get what I'm saying? Because you already have it for your main tune. Why do you need it again for your second tune? That way you can flip it and make money. Make sense? Okay. Another thing I want you to know about time capsules. The only pieces that you actually want in your inventory. You always want to collect the chest piece, the head piece. Chest piece, head piece, back piece, legs, and that's it. So you want the chest piece, head piece, back piece, and leg piece. Everything else, like the hands, the shoulders, the belt, that's all easy to get. It's gonna come across, and if you don't have it or you didn't get it in the style and the time capsule, majority of the people in the DC universe are selling the leg piece and, you know, the hands and stuff. But you would always want to wait for at least 2 months to buy the product. Because if you wait 2 months or a month and a half from the actual release of this content of the DLC and the time capsule, it's a lot cheaper. Because when you first look at the content and the collections in the broker for the first 2 months, it's very expensive. But after 2 months, the collection price will go down. There you go. You know everything, Grasshopper.
Point in time would be ours. You think you can escape me?
There you go, bro. That's how you play. Or that's how I play. And that's why I'm so strong. That way when somebody challenges me to a PvP fight, tank duel, DPS duel, I know how to fight. So. Yeah, there's pretty much for me, there's nothing else for me to tell you, bro. Nah, man, I don't really want it. Keep it, bro. Alright, that's it. You're not giving me any more. Thank you, bro, for listening. But yeah, man, if you create another tune that has a badass name, hit me up, man. Like Eternal Destro. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, alright, yeah, okay. So, that's, I want to show you, I just want to tell you, like, not the rules, but like, these are cool rules, okay? These are like rules that kind of like, that respect the league, you know what I mean? My PSN, it's on my thing, Militant Beast. It's on my, inspect my character real quick. It's right there. That's my PSN. And bro, if you don't see me playing this shit, it's either because I'm playing Mortal Kombat 11. Bro, Scorpion is still OP as fuck. I don't care what anybody says. I played Devil May Cry. I played the Arkham Knight series. I used to play it a lot, but I don't play it that much anymore. I do have Grand Theft Auto. What else? I do have Days Gone. You know, I play a lot of games. What? What? Oh yeah, and I stream too. Yeah, Militant Beast is the same thing on the YouTube account. Yeah, bro. Okay, so the reason why I say he's still OP, I'm not saying like a glitch or anything like that. It's just the way he fights. He's fast, but not only that he's fast, he hits hard. You know what I mean? With Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero is really slow, like his techniques, but he hits hard as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why I say Scorpion is still OP is because he's easy to control. Like to use the combinations, the fatalities. Like I'm good at that shit. Yeah, I know. Like I like his style too. Like his combos and shit. He uses his samurai sword and shit. This type. He uses the spear. The spear is tight too, man. Like the techniques and stuff like that. Rock is still OP. Like the techniques is just dope. But yeah, dude. Like if you have time, just skip the tutorial and stuff like that. Nah, Sub-Zero, he ain't lame. It's just his fighting style is just not my style. You know what I mean? Like he fights like a sumo wrestler, martial artist. Does that make sense? The way he kicks, the way he punches. You know what I'm saying? But he does hit hard. You know what I mean? Yeah, me too. Like Scorpion fights like a ninja. Like Sub-Zero fights like a sumo ninja or something. Like a sumo ninja.
Someone help me,
Alright, bro, of course, man. But yeah, bro, if you don't see me playing DC, it's because I'm more like I'm done with playing this game. Like all I'm doing is just playing the content just to get points. That's how far ahead I am. Like everybody is still working on their league gear, or if everybody's still working on their augments or their artifacts, I already completed that. I'm just waiting for the new artifacts and stuff to come out. New augment level or something. And okay, oh, that's another thing too, bro. I forgot to tell you. All right, so you know those augments, And you know those exobytes? You salvaged your gear before, right? Like you went to the R&D station and then you broke your gear to get those exobytes for your augments. Alright, cool. Alright, so, yeah, my bad, because you got cut off okay, so you know how, like, when you get the gear that you don't need that's low level, or you don't need the gear because you already have it? You know how you go in the R&D station and you salvage the gear, and it becomes, exobytes? Okay, so, from now on, see how like I'm level, my augments are 237 and I really don't need to level them up anymore, but I still have those exobits? Send it to your second and third tune. Save it. So when it comes down for the new update, new augments, new artifact update, whatever it is, you have all those saved up so you can level up in your new update augments. You get what I'm saying? So you don't have to grind so much because you already did. Why? Because that way you don't have to grind as much. Because look, all those exabytes, this thing right here, all those, you see that? I upgrade them. And since I don't want to waste space in my inventory, I set it into my second tune. Okay, so you go to your inventory space. You see how you have 7 squares across? And then you probably have like maybe like 10 squares going down. I have 27 squares going down. And I have 7 across. But they're all unlocked on all my tunes. So I pretty much have like over 100, maybe 200 squares with all my 3 tunes. But when I send all those exabytes to my other tunes, I have all that space. So when it comes to my augments, let's say the new augment system is at level 250. I have enough to make all of them 250. You get what I'm saying? Instead of 237, where the new level would be 250 or 260, I'll be ready for it. So from now on, when you level up your augments like that, save them in your other inventory space from your other tunes. So when it comes to your augments getting ready to level up, you'll be ready. Yeah, that's it. That's officially it. There's nothing for me to tell you anymore, brother. We good. Now you know how to play the game. Like I said, bro, if you're kind of like irritated, you're kind of bored of the game, play something else. I'm telling you, bro. You play something else. GTA, Call of Duty, Doom, whatever it is, Batman. Fighting game, I don't care. You'll be more motivated to get stronger coming back. So what are you gonna call your other tune? What are you gonna call your other character?
You think you can escape me?
And I think I'm gonna play a little. Yeah, all caps. Just kidding. Try not to use so much numbers or X's. You know how like there's people that have like names like have a lot of X's and numbers. They didn't put a lot of thought into their name. You know what I mean? Like Scorpion or something like Ultimate Scorpion or Ultimate Nightmare or something like that sounds scary but badass at the same time. Like Deathblade or something. Mixing Deathstroke and Blade. Right? Type it. Just type it in group so nobody tries to steal it. Something badass has to be like, yeah, because you're chill as fuck, bro. So I'm gonna invite you to the league. Even though your character is level 10, I don't care. You already know how to play. You know what I mean? I'm gonna order pizza while we're talking. I'm a piehead that likes to order pizza inside. Yeah, dude, and you want to see like videos on like what to do sometimes. Sometimes I stream it, and you can watch how I do it too. I stream on YouTube, so. And it's the same Militant Beast, the same way you spell it on YouTube. That's me. I have 211 subscribers right now. I'm trying to get to 250. But yeah, dude, I only stream games that I'm really good at. And if I'm not good at it, bro, I don't even want to stream it. No, dude, like I said, it just, as long as it sounds badass. Nightmare what? What, like what? Nightmare what? What would you do? Death Nightmare? Dark Nightmare? What would you put? Something that stands out to you. You know what I mean? And, yeah, bro, just let me know. Are you gonna make it now, or are you're what? Yeah, I'm ordering Pizza Hut, bro. What do you mean looking for a name? There's a place where you can look for names? What do you mean? See, like, you see how my name is Nightmare Batman 91? Oh, okay. I wanted to just be Nightmare Batman, but I had to add something, like a number or something, so I just added my year of birth. But if I could only just add Nightmare Batman, I would have done that. But you know what I'm saying? Write it down too, bro. Write it down. So if you're just thinking about it, it's gonna be hard to remember. Just write it down, bro. It doesn't have to be Nightmare, like I said. It's not a Batman league. It's more of like a rogue league. We're just like ninjas, kind of. Yeah, it doesn't have to be Nightmare. No. Do whatever you want. It just has to stand out. Like, it has to sound dark, but it also has to sound heroic. You know what I mean? I don't know. Just something like that. What is the 3 supposed to be? A B? What is that? How about 3-eyed demon? Oh. No, but does that really fit with Lethal Dark Knight? You know what I mean? I'm trying to think. Cyber Demon? Yeah, Cyber Demon from Doom. That's not your favorite character though. I'm trying to think. Deathstroke. How do you spell Cyber Demon? You know, something like that. I don't know. No, I'm not saying do that. No. I'm just saying that's what I was thinking. Because Cyber Demon is a badass demon, like Doomslayer, you know, took a while to kill. Or no, put it if you really want it. Then, like I said, don't put it just because I said it. Put it because you want it. Remember, you want to make this character yours. Don't make it just because I said it. You like it? Do you even know who Cyber Demon is? That is a cool ass name though, huh? Cyber Demon. No, that's from a game. That's from a different game. It's from Doom. Doom is an old classic game. Yeah. Cyber Demon is this big. Okay, so Cyber Demon is from Hell, and these scientists are trying to release these demons into pretty much Earth, you know, to take over the world and, you know, do some crazy stuff. And Cyber Demon is one of the demons that is so powerful that he's glitched into the reality, and then he's in hell. So he's so strong that he's in two different dimensions, and you pretty much have to face him. And well, the new Doom, he's a hologram, but he's still like very powerful. Like he'll still get you. Look it up, dude. Look it up on YouTube. Put Doom and put Cyber Demon. Then you'll know who I'm talking about, because then you'll see. But yeah, he was a hard boss. And he gets his own soundtrack. Yeah, like some you see what I'm saying? Like that's badass. And see how my name is Lethal Dark Knight. We're pretty much rogues, so we do what the hell we want. We want to look and sound badass. You know what I'm saying? That's just one little, not role, but that's just what I want our league to look like. You know what I mean? And when it comes to inviting people to the league, you have to be chill like us. You know what I mean? Like, you know how I told you how I play, how everybody does everything on their own time, how they want to play, how they want to do things. Yeah, those are the people. That's the only pretty much rule. Because people that are kind of always constantly like serious, or take to the game where they always telling people how to play, how what to do, that shit gets old, because I'm not playing for you, I'm playing for me. You know what I mean? Like, we can work as a team and everything, but at the same time, like, sometimes I want to do my stuff on my own, or sometimes I want to do stuff with other people. You know what I mean? Or sometimes, you know, you're not able to play because you're playing Madden or GTA or something. So yeah, we have 40 members in this league right now. I'm aiming at 50 because I want us 50 to get as strong as possible. Then once all our members in the league gets to 50, all of us from 50 to at least 200 CR and have like 300 skill points, then we'll start adding more people, because we'll have more of a strong bond. You know what I mean? Like, we know who we are, we know exactly. Yeah, there you go. What's up? I'm glad you see it my way, bro. Oh shit, I actually gotta check up on my laundry. I'll be right back, dude. I'll go check up on my laundry real fast. But yeah, man, make your character, bro. I'll be right here. I'll still be online. And then for a little bit, I think I'm gonna go play Grand Theft Auto, but yeah, just make your character, man, and go from there. And I think you can skip the tutorial. I think you can skip the tutorial too. Like, you know how you first play the game? I think you can skip that. Cap? What do you mean cap? Oh, okay. Yeah, skip the tutorial, man. Just make your character for right now, and then over time you'll get stronger, and then I'll help you with the raids and shit. That we don't have to go through all repetitive like stuff. Yeah, Cyber Demon sounds tight though. Or Doom Slayer. I don't know.
Bollocks! Do I look like your mum? What are you going on about?
Spectre.
happening again now. The Russians are using cyber influence to... So those of you who have been around here for a while know that I'm a pretty big fan of the Terminator franchise. In fact, I'm going to state it once again for the record. Terminator 2 is one of the greatest science fiction movies ever created. It's Linda Hamilton, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and James Cameron all at their finest. So obviously, I'm going to be looking out for any and all information that exists about the new Terminator movie, Terminator Dark Fate, that hits theaters later this year in November. Now, there were some leaks that came out a couple of weeks ago that let us know what we can expect to see in Terminator Dark Fate. Lots of spoilers, lots of key plot elements, and it wasn't looking good for Terminator. I mean, this looked like they were going to be dragging this franchise behind the shed and giving it the old Yeller treatment. We really cannot talk about what's going on here without getting into spoilers. So if you want to go into Terminator Dark Fate knowing as little as possible, now is your...
brushing his teeth.
Oh.
Johnny didn't come back from the haircut yet.
I don't think so. You had a short shift today, huh?
Huh?
You had a short shift today, huh?
He what?
You had a short shift.
Fridays I usually work from 11 to 4. Saturday is 2 to 8, 9.
That's just fucking great.
Oh.
It's good to see you. Did I have coffee? No. No, why?
Oh, I made it.
Oh.
I drink yours.
Thank you.
I
didn't think you were.
I thought you'd be here by now.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to some Modern Warfare gameplay. I've got quite a... We'll use these pair of tweezers and just slowly poke her out because if you... Oh my... What? Today's video is going to be super fun. I mean, at least for you guys, but for me, you know, when it's fun for you guys, it's always a nightmare for me. And you wanna know why? Well, visit closure, check this out. I got this tub, and it has like a lot of substance.
What?
They stuff in the washer now.
Yeah.
You think they're washed?
Probably.
Okay, because I would have instructed them if you are. You have anything else to do? Okay.
No.
Want me to throw it in the dryer?
If it's ready, yeah. Please. Thank you.
It's from here all the way to the bottom. So do you guys want to guess what tarantula will be rehousing in here? I don't know. Post it down in the comments. Pause this video. Do whatever you want. So you've got 2 hints to guess what species we're going to be housing in here. But not from looking at that. Please don't look at that. So in here, it's going to be an old world. It's going to be one that would require some deep substrate to burrow. Yes, now it's not in some super deep substrate, but it is deep enough to like cover itself. But I'm going to be rehousing it into this sort of an upgrade, and side as well as on this side. So I don't know. Alright, you can see this enclosure is like way too big for her, but I'm pretty sure she will enjoy it and utilize it well. But now the nightmare is trying to get her out, which I have no idea how am I gonna do that. If I put this over here, she will hit this down like no problem because this is so light. What am I gonna do? Should I like pull this over here? Is she going to bolt underneath or she's going to bolt on top? If she bolts on top, okay, let me get this. Okay, maybe I'll use this. Alright, I'll put this over here. If she bolts up, hopefully she'll go in here. But if she bolts down, then I have no idea, guys. Oh my gosh, this is a nightmare. Why do I do this to myself? Hey, come on, what are you doing, girl? You see, now she's shy. She is super shy now, but then when she decides she wants to bolt, oh man, there she goes. Alright, sorry guys, come on, see. Come on, girl, come on, you gotta move out a little bit. I don't want to hurt you. Yep, she's not cooperating at all, which is super awesome. No, you can't tell me it's gas. But oh my gosh, oh my, okay. My everything is, oh, seriously. If you guys can't tell, I'm like really in stress right now. I mean, who wouldn't be stressed in such a situation? Oh gosh, and I'm like literally over here. If she pulls out, I'm the first thing that's gonna be facing her. Why? Why? How am I gonna do this? Oh gosh, can you guys like literally look at her? She is literally not happy at all. This is why people say, do not get overwhelmed as your first race. Because look at that. Seriously, I feel this whole doing this. I can't believe I'm doing this. Okay, please. Oh gosh, seriously, the jump scares are real. Jump scares are so real. Can you please, like, cooperate? Oh my gosh! Okay, she's like literally dead and she's upside down now. Come on, come on, let's go, let's go. Why do you do this? Seriously, what have I done to you? What have I done to you? Seriously, why do you do this? She is massive, she's literally massive, and it's literally messing with my head right now. Oh gosh, okay. Do this. I seriously, I can't, like, okay, maybe I can put her over the hand. God, what is that? What? Alright, so what we're gonna do now, huh? Can't, seriously can't catch my mind. Just go in, and that would probably be very as well. Oh, should I have thought this through before I even started? Oh, if only Mr. Feet is here, could help me. But no, he's not. He's probably playing with his fishes animal. I have no idea. Okay, maybe I could. No, I can't. Ow! So like, guys, help me or anything. Oh my god. This video's already 10 minutes and not making much progress. Okay, should I? Yeah, I think I could. Hopefully she can't do it, which I really doubt, to be honest. And I can put this over here. Dang it! Dude, I can't make it. Okay, put this over here. Just stop. Sorry guys, I can see there's nothing that I could possibly do right now. Girl, why do you do this to me? Why? You're not? Can you just please go down the hole? No, please go down. Oh man, I should have put a hole. I mean, I could use this needle or something. I don't know, should I? Like, I can't. No, I can't. Too hard. Oh gosh. Come on, girl. Can you please, like, go down? Oh my goodness. Go down. Why? Why do I do this to myself? Seriously. Why? Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna burn this, like... Okay. Now there's smoke, and then I will get, like, out of her way and just poke a hole. Oh no, it's not hot enough. Dang it. Alright, I think it should be hot enough now. Come on. Yes. Get in there. Alright, twist around, and I think it should be good. Yes, okay. Get out. Alright, yes. Okay, these are my new pliers, and now they are pretty much ruined. But I don't know. This is what happens when you don't think things through. So I was using this lighter, by the way. Pretty cool. Now we've got our hole, which is not very big. Sorry, the burrow collapsed a little bit. Now I can put this over the burrow. Thank goodness I made that burrow. Thank goodness I thought that through. And then now I'm gonna have to get like a chopstick or something and just poke it through here to prod her down, which of course I don't have. Wow. Okay. Why do I put myself in this situation? If only I could stick this in, it would be She's down there. Sorry you can't really see her, but yeah, that is it. I'm done. Just gonna smoothen this out a bit. I mean, before she runs out, hopefully she makes use of that burrow. And okay guys, my heart is beating, so I'm just gonna have to wash this, put it over there, and we're pretty much done with this video. Okay, I've got this thing washed. So this, I've saved this little corner over here for her water dish. So maybe I should like dig it up a little bit. Yeah, dig it, and then I'll bury the water dish in. I mean, not like bury it, but put it like this so she doesn't have to climb up to drink. Makes more sense, right? There we go. Put that like that. So it's kind of like a little river. She'll have to walk here and come down to drink. Now for the water, which I have in this jug over here. Okay, just like that. So hopefully, man, hopefully I don't have to do this again. Hopefully this doesn't like start growing mold, because the substrate is pretty damp and we don't have too much ventilation, because this tarantula was in this enclosure, and look at the amount of holes this lid has. Water evaporates like nobody's business. I literally misted this down yesterday, and look how bone dry it became. So I'm gonna be slowly rehousing these old world burrowers into, I mean, these Asian species. I can't say old world because they're OBTs are old worlds and they don't really like it damp. But yeah, Asian old worlds, I will put them in tubs like this with minimal ventilation. And I mean, hopefully it doesn't grow mold, but yeah, it'll retain the humidity much better. And if I didn't mention, this is just coconut fiber. This is sphagnum moss. Oh man, I shouldn't be like doing this because she's just right there. And then these are some just dried leaves to help them hold the burrow in the future. I'm not sure, but yeah, whatever, right? So that is